On the 8th of March 2024, it was the first day of the Melbourne Moomba Festival, and Veronica left this life. For the previous 3 days she was close to death and had not spoken for the previous 24 hours. A few minutes before 9, on that night, her breathing changed, becoming very calm. It felt like she was in deep meditation. I lay on the bed beside her, watching. At precisely 9 p.m, she breathed out for the last time. The moment her breathing stopped, a barrage of fireworks and rockets blasted off from the nearby riverbank. Three weeks after she passed over, one of her favoured teachers was leading a series of talks at the Buddhist temple. Veronica would not have wanted to miss this. So I took her cushion and placed it in the spot that she would have sat with her beads and her book. 45 minutes into the teaching, there was a flash of lightning, an enormous crash of thunder, followed by a downpour of rain. Seven months after Veronica passed, I gathered the family together for a late lunch and the spreading of her ashes around the Granny Smith apple tree. She loved our garden, and I bought the tree for her some years ago. My thought is that by her ashes being around the tree each year, there was going to be a little of Veronica in the apple harvest. It was a fine afternoon. After lunch, we assembled. As I completed the ceremony, clouds rolled in, thunder and lightning, again with a huge downpour. With the help of Tony and my Balinese family, I arranged for Veronica's ashes to be brought to Bali. To conform with custom, the ashes needed to go straight from the airport to the beach. Her grandson Sam had come ahead of me and was able to record this ceremony. I was dressed in the airport and then we made our way to the beach. The priest and his assistants with the offerings laid out. The ceremony is in several parts. The priest needs to invoke the gods and bless the offerings. During this part of the ceremony, clouds formed above us and rain again starts to fall. The first rain in Bali for 2 months. The priest then blesses the ashes. Once that was done, we can take them to the ocean. As we do, Tony calls out,
Ayo, ikutin Veronica.
when we cast the ashes into the sea. Which sends welcoming waves. Evie also sends a croissant and coffee to Veronica for her journey. Exactly 1 year after Veronica died, I mounted an exhibition of her life and work to be held at our home. It had been a long time since we have had an open house in the way that we used to exhibit our Indonesian art collection, but I wanted people to come, see and acknowledge the marvellous facets of her life. The exhibition opened on a fine Saturday afternoon. And people came. Some of her bead necklaces were for sale, and having been bought, those beads will continue on their journey, carrying something of her with them. More importantly, I wanted her shrines, which she saw as sacred space dedicated to a specific memory, to be seen and recognized. To make a shrine, she would usually find an old box which had had a previous existence. An old box a bit battered, with a stencil indicating its original use was the most desired. Shrine 2017 is typical, full of objects that she had found related to each other, including an old photograph of Christopher playing the horn in a concert. In memory of washerwomen reflects a memory of the washerwomen that came to her childhood home every Monday, washing by hand, a menial task for which they got little recognition and something she felt bad about. The shrine lily is in memory of one of her favorite cats. The shrine Wayan was a dedication to someone who was special to her. Wayan died in mysterious circumstances, after which she made a little shrine covered by a shroud called Mourning Heart. I closed the door on the last visitor 1 week later. As I did so, once again, a storm blew over with torrential rain and wind, a sign which I interpret as her letting me know she was pleased.